All right. Test. 1, 2, 1, 2. How now, brown cow? How now, brown? Unique New York. All right, I'm ready. The vocals are ready. Is the mullet in place?
It is.
Let's get it on. Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel or you have not already done so, consider subscribing. Think about it, especially if you like sneakers, because Buckets, we upload a lot of sneaker videos. Tell the people, please, if you will, what is a lot?
Almost every single day.
There you go. Almost every single day. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, even though I'm not really on TikTok like that still, at Mr. Former Simpson. When I am not in this illustrious crevasse of sneaker boxes, you can find me on those other platforms. And the last thing I want to mention before we dive into the sneakers is this t-shirt that I am wearing right now. It is the Uncivilized Nature Boy t-shirt. Buckets, who is behind the camera, and myself, we have a clothing brand. This is our latest creation, made in the USA start to finish. 6.5 ounces of Buckets. Give me a word.
Sturdy.
6.5 ounces of sturdy. Not sure that really hits, but we'll go with it. We will put a link in the description of this video, uncivilizedstore.com. That is where you can find this t-shirt right now. Quantities are limited, so if you want one, there you go. You can grab one. And Buckets, what else is there?
Sturdy cotton.
6.5 ounces of the sturdiest of sturdy cottons. There you go. Custom tag, special sticker. You know, there's other cool things too. Not sure we sold that. Not sure we marketed it the best way, but we're going to go with it.
Okay.
One take, Drake. Anything to add? We diving in. 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Air Jordan 7 Citrus. These are set to release August 13th and retail is $200. Gotta say thank you to the good people over at Kicks Are For Us for the assist on these. They are a local sneaker resale shop down here in the Tampa area. I was able to get this pair from them a little bit early. You know, we do always try to bring you the early looks when we are able to do so. So shouts to them. Now, these originally released back in 2006. I did not have a pair back then, and I have never had a pair until now. It's kind of weird because, and Buckets, we've talked about it a little bit. I normally gravitate towards the Jordan retros that I loved as a kid. I loved growing up, whether or not I was able to get a pair or not. Pairs that I loved, and so now that nostalgia, it starts pumping through the veins. It gets you going. It's provocative.
Very much so.
I didn't really like these back in the day. I didn't really like this colorway, and now for some reason I'm like, wow, I do like them.
I also feel the same way.
Yeah, so I don't know what the moral of the story is other than it's usually the other way around, and this time it's that way around.
Yeah, you could say they aged well.
You could. You definitely could say that. I will also add just a general statement. I think the Jordan 7 is pretty slept on, at least in my opinion. Unheralded, if you will.
Heralded.
Unheralded? Heralded. Geraldo. That's a talk show guy.
Yeah, that's a different guy.
You herald these quite a bit. Drake is the 6 god. You're the 7 god. You love 7s.
I do love 7s.
Probably like a top 3 Jordan retro for you.
No, not a top 3, but I will say.
So you don't herald them.
No.
You don't herald them.
No. I don't know. You gotta stop using this word.
Okay.
but I do think it's pronounced Herald.
Okay, continue.
He was a heralded prospect.
Continue.
I think, well, not I think. When I was younger, the 7 was my favorite Jordan.
Yeah.
By a lot.
You know, the 7, it kind of just has like the design of it. It kind of has a very 90s look to it.
Very much so.
I'm into it. One of the things that I noticed right away with these is they used a really soft nubuck, which I like a lot. I think that adds to the overall feel. You've got it totally smooth on the toe, and you can see that nice color change. Premium vibes. You've got some perforations on the side here, and then contrast stitching all over the sneaker, which pretty much is what gives this colorway its signature look. I think that's the first thing that you notice when you look at these. You've got a citrus Jumpman logo embroidered on the ankle, Air Jordan in red, stitched into the nylon tongue. Black laces, nothing fancy, red ankle liner, red pull tab on the back, and that classic Jordan 7 heel tab. You've got some citrus, you've got the 23 in red, same deal on the midsole, black, red, and citrus. More classic Jordan 7 vibes with these midsole peaks, as you can see, and all those same colors are also incorporated on the outsole. It's a dope sneaker if you ask me. I know you didn't totally ask me, but still, it is a dope sneaker in my opinion. I like them a lot. It's also kind of cool. These have not been retroed since 2006 when they originally released. Jordan Brand dug in the archives a little bit for this one, which is always nice to see. It's also the 30-year anniversary of the Jordan 7 silhouette, 1992. Fast forward, Buckets put in like a little sound effect, all the way to 2022. Can you do a sound effect there?
I can.
Oh, really? Okay, boom. Finally, you're complying. You're listening to my marvelous editing instructions. I appreciate it.
No problem.
So, in celebration of that 30 years, it's only right that they dig in the archives a little bit and bring back a gem. You know, because you think about how many times some of these Jordan retros re-retro and re-retro. You think about Buckets, I don't know, the black and red Jordan 11s, even black and red Jordan 1s, Cement 3s, Concord 11s. There are so many pairs. And listen, I'm not complaining. Those are all classics. Keep bringing them back every few years. But it is nice. It's kind of a nice change of pace when we get something that we haven't seen in, I don't know, what's the math on that? 2006. So 16 years?
16 years.
Okay. You did that mental math a little quicker than me.
Not that much quicker.
Something about having to do math on camera, it's a lot of pressure.
Difficult.
Yeah, damn, it's heralded. Okay, you know, how good is this sneaker? Are they worth the $200? Scale of 1 to 10? You know, we like to put a numerical value, a numerical score. We like to assign it to the sneaker.
You got to quantify it.
You have to. Scale of 1 to 10, these are 8 out of 10 for me. 8 out of 10 for me. Like I've mentioned a couple times already, I like them a lot more now. I think it was the contrast stitching.
For me, definitely, I was not a fan of contrast stitching at all.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get it.
Yeah, no, same. And now I'm kind of like, man, like you said, they've aged well.
Big time.
Scale of 1 to 10.
7.5.
7.5, you dig them.
I think they're very good.
Okay. All right. Listen, is it a sneaker of the year candidate? For me, absolutely not. Is it even a Jordan of the year candidate? For me, also no. Buckets agreed?
Agreed, though. The one cool thing about them is that this was not a sneaker that you'd ever think was going to get retroed, which you've kind of talked about.
Yeah, it's not one of these like super classics. It's almost more of like, I don't know, if you had a pair back then, but we didn't have pairs and we like them.
No, for sure. But like the Jordan 7 Flint, which also retroed recently.
Yeah.
That was a sneaker that we actually did a video on the old pair talking about that's a sneaker that's never going to get
Probably
retro.
Not going to retro. Yeah. It's like a little bit more of a sleeper.
Big time.
A niche within a niche.
Yeah.
Within a niche.
Yeah.
Who knows? Leave a comment below. Let us know, how do you feel about these? Are you looking forward to grabbing a pair? Did you have a pair way back when? Where do you think this colorway ranks? amongst, I should say, the other Jordan 7 colorways out there. How heralded should this sneaker be? Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top buckets. Oh yeah, we got a good sneaker coming tomorrow too. I don't know why I'm pointing so aggressively, but there you go. Buckets, anything to add?
No.
All right, you thought about it at least.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's nothing in the cranium.
No, nothing that I feel like sharing at this time.
It's like a vast forest of mathematical equations.
No.
A beautiful mind. That's you.
Not at all.
Okay, fair enough. Adios.